everybody, it's me, Kim. Happy Sunday and happy June 1st. So I am setting up my drafting table, getting ready to kit up my Year of the Snake canvas for the Diamond Bewitched Cats event this month in June. So you might have saw from my intro over on my Facebook page, my group is doing Year of the Snake for Diamond Bewitched Cats event, which I'll be making a video of the completions, maybe even like a mid-month, if we're able to, a mid-month progress of all the canvases, but definitely an end of the month completion video of the Year of Snake for Kat and her mom on their channel. And then also because it's June, and because it's June, we're doing Pride over in our group as well. I did have someone kind of come at me in the comments the other day saying I shouldn't be doing a Pride event because there is an OG creator that does a Pride event every year and that I'm stepping on his or her toes. I don't know who that is. I don't know. This person deleted their comment because I said, so like only one creator can do Christmas at Christmas and one at Halloween and so on, you know, and then they said I should be giving that creator mentions if I cared about the cause. I wouldn't be having the event in my Facebook group if I didn't care about the cause. And I have known since my daughter, who is now 25, since she was a very, very little girl, that she was gay. And I support my child and I support love is love. Okay? So it had nothing to do with trying to step on anybody's toes, but I will continue to do the event because it's in June. Pride Month is June. I you know. Anyway, so if I'm stepping on someone's toes, please tell me. I don't even know who this creator is. I haven't seen anything, and I wasn't trying to do so, but I will continue to. We're still going to do the event. Because some months we do two themes, because like in July, we changed it. I didn't do like 4th of July because we have people in our group from Canada and New Zealand and Australia and all over the world. So we just did a red, white, and blue. But there are some months that, or a patriotic. I said red, white, and blue or patriotic. So like if you're from France, you can do the colors from France and so on. But anyway, I had a custom Pride canvas done. It's a mama bear holding and protecting her cub with some rainbow colors, and it should be here this week, so I can't kit that up today. But I am kitting up my Dreamer Designs Year of the Snake 60 by 80 round canvas. Yep, I bit off a lot, but I am getting ready to kit up, and I am sorry for the shadow, but it's that time of day, and you know, it just kind of is what it is. I can't control the light. I try. We know I try, but it just never happens. So I'm going to back out a little bit here so you can kind of see. I am working with the what looks like the Harbor Freight containers. I got 2 of them because there's 54 colors in this canvas. But I got them off Temu just recently, so from local sellers. That's what I'm kitting up in. I've already put my stickers on. Let me go ahead and zoom in. And then I have my tray that I 3D printed because I have a 3D printer, and you're going to hear that going in the background because I do have something going for this canvas that I'm working on. So it's just you know how some people have like whip kits? It's kind of like a whip kit. God, I hope these hold. This is the first time I've used them. I'm like, oh, please let them hold. I don't, here's the trash can. I have a trash can because my crafting room, now that my mom has moved in, is also my makeup room, my 3D printing room. And it used to be my content filming room when I was over on TikTok, but I doing content for something else over there, but I never really used it much. But so it's just a multi-purpose room. So I have a trash can right here behind me. So this will be the biggest canvas that I have ever worked on. Yep, biggest one. So that should be interesting. So there are 2 bags of 310. I don't know if both bags will fit in here or not. Probably, no, it's not gonna, probably not. I mean, we're gonna see because I do have my little sealer here that I can seal the bag up. Oops, sorry, if I need to. So I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I was gonna get on here last night and do a whip and chat, and I actually did, but I didn't put it on here, and I will tell you why. So I got really emotional during my whip and chat about me missing my dad. If you didn't know, my dad passed away March 12th. And he had Alzheimer's, dementia. And this is 321, it's not 666, just, you know, for those that were curious about this red color. And when you have someone in your life that suffers from that disease, and my mom does as well, she just recently moved in with me, you mourn the loss of them for a really, really long time. And I did mourn the loss, the mental loss, you know, basically, of my dad for a long time, but I hadn't. There are just things in your life, especially as you get close to like Father's Day. So I was in Dollar Tree, and I was at the checkout, and I looked around and I saw all the Father's Day stuff, and I just about literally had a mental breakdown. But I about had an emotional breakdown, not mental breakdown, but emotional breakdown in Dollar Tree, because it hit me, you know, that I wouldn't have my dad this year on Father's Day. And I can't tell you how happy I am that so far I have 0 static in these drills. But I think that Dreamer Designs, I could be wrong, and I'll look it up, and if I'm wrong, I will post a disclaimer up at the top. But I think that Dreamer's round drills are acrylic, because it's resin drills are really the ones you have problems with the static. I mean, I've had problems with static on acrylic drills as well, but more so with resin drills. But I tell you, I'm still working on my crystal canvas design from Crystal Canvas Art Design. I'm still working on that all crystal canvas. You guys, I hung it up, and I'm really hoping that none of the drills pop off or anything like that. It was making me dislike diamond painting for a minute, and I probably have an hour's worth of work left on that canvas, and I had to hang it up. I'm like, I'm gonna have to step away. Look at that. Now I said, well, I have no static, and then I get some, but it's not bad. I just had to step away from it. I'll come back to it in maybe a week or so and finish it. Like I said, there's like an hour's worth of work, and it may be later this week. I mean, it may even be tomorrow, but it was not today. I could not do it any more today. I was like, I only use this tray because it's flimsy. I printed it. See, it's just really, really flimsy. I printed it just for my kitting up process because it's big, and I thought, oh, that'll be perfect for when I kit up and I can put my funnel or whatever it is I'm going to use on top of it. I love that color. Isn't that pretty? It's really, really pretty. But I have 2 or 3 of these containers that I got off of Temu from local sellers. I still get penny item offers, but of course they're not a true penny. It's $3 because I have to pay $2.99 for the shipping. But I've gotten some really decent stuff, $3 a piece. So I'm not gonna complain. I miss all the shopping on Temu, not just diamond painting stuff. I miss all of it. But hopefully, I'm seeing some things filter in that is not local. So maybe we're gonna start seeing some things coming back. I don't know what all we're gonna see coming back, but maybe we'll see some. Now these scissors, those are from Temu as well. Most of my storage, not all, but most of my storage solutions for my drills have come from Temu. I think the only thing that concerns me about this is, I want to make sure that they get closed really good. But I don't get in a hurry and try to 12, 13. Oops, sorry. Where I have this, it's not probably the best place. Well, maybe there. But because with my kind of luck, I would dump drills everywhere. But I do like Dreamers. I have the canvas I'm going to work on rolled up. I already have it. I have it over here in a bag, in the Dreamer bag. And it's rolled up. And I'm going to work on it sideways, 60 by 80. It's a landscape. So I will work on it rolled up, and I'll work on it sideways. I'll be doing whip and chats with it. It'll be the first time I've worked on one like that, so we will see how it works for me. I may hate it, I may love it, I just may be indifferent to it. I don't know. But I did want to get some drills done on that canvas tonight, so because I want to start it June 1st, because I don't think there's any way that I can get it finished for in June. I'm going to do the best that I can, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to. I'm trying to get my mom and dad's house ready to sell. She's sure not doing good today. Really not doing good today. It's just so weird with vascular dementia how one day, and it's that way with all dementia, I guess it's all vascular related, truthfully. You do good one day, and then one day things are not so great. Today's I guess moving that did not help. And then one day it's not so great. I don't know. I don't know how long she, you know, I work. I have to work. It's just me, you know. I do not know how long I'll be able to care for her here at home. I hope for a really, really long time. My mom is very shy, very introverted. If she had to go into a nursing home, something like that, she wouldn't do well. So there are 2 bags of 823. I think I will have posted, maybe, if I remember, because I can't remember how many drills are on this canvas, and I'll have to see how many ABs. Of course, we're going to see those in special drills here in a little bit, if I ever get down to them. There are. It's going to be a beautiful canvas when it is done, but like I said, I don't think I'll get it done in June with me trying to get their house ready to sell. And that's where I was kind of like going a while ago with missing my dad, is that, you know, any big life event, you know, buying a house, selling a house, all those things, because I didn't have big, huge life events after he got really bad, you know, things just, you know, I owned my home and it's paid off, and so I'm not selling. Those type of things, you know, I'm good with, you know, I've been good, and now I'm selling. Normally it would be like, I would be like, hey Dad, so what do I need to do here? Hey Dad, you know, or hey Dad, how about you do this for me? And it's just those things that when you don't have, you know, I miss him. I miss so many things. But my dad was funny. Oh, he was smart ass. Deluxe. But he was funny. And if he loved you with all his heart. But he would tell you how it was. I tell you. But so yeah, I'm just kind of missing that guidance right now. Like, because it's just me. I'm divorced and I'm an only child, and you know, Mom was never a business person or anything like that. She took care of the home and raised me and took care of Dad. And, you know, all those homemaker full-time job duties that she had. So she's no help, of course, and of course with the dementia, she's almost 86 years old. Even being almost, you know, her age, if she didn't have dementia, would still be an issue. So, ooh, look how pretty. I don't know if can you see that? I have a light over here, but let me see, is it going to cast a, I'll do it like that. How about that? Isn't that pretty? I was afraid it was going to cast a glare, but it's not too bad. It's just a glare on me. I can deal with it though. I hope that's better for y'all. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Life updates this week for me. Just, you know, going through, I do not know how many years worth of stuff my mom kept. Oh my gosh. She grew up during the Depression, and her family did not have money, and there was like a bajillion kids, like 10, something like that. I can't. I'd have to get my fingers out and count, name them off. It was a lot, and then they helped raise other children as well. So, I mean, they were just poor, and I think, and my parents were not. But I just think that my mom just couldn't, you know, let anything go. Just almost to the fact where she was not a hoarder, but she was a hoarder. So I don't know. I am dealing with all of that. Just a little at a time. I did tell my real estate, we don't have the house like officially listed. But if someone wants to come see it, which we had someone the other day, and they were a young couple, and I knew they were not going to want the house. There's no room for like growth, like for a family to grow in that house. When they moved off the ranch, when my parents moved off the ranch, they wanted something smaller, but they wanted something with a lot of shops. So my dad was a master welder, and then he wanted to do woodworking and, you know, just tinker because he was retired. And so they wanted something with a lot of shops and space to do that, and that's what they had. And a big backyard-ish for my mom to have her garden and, you know, vegetable garden and so on. But the house itself is smaller, and there's just really not room for growth. And I didn't figure they would want it, and they didn't. They didn't put an offer on it. But I did tell, you know, I talked to my real estate agent, who happens to be a friend of mine. I'm like, I cannot get this place ready to go in a month. Oh, and she's like, Kim, it's okay. We'll ask them if they're, you know, good with a two-month lease, and if they're not, then we just pass. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I've got to have I'm gonna have to have a estate sale, you know, all this stuff, and I'm not there yet. Not that I'm not there mentally, I'm just not there yet with the stuff. I still, myself, am having health issues with my potassium and my B12, and then I have some, you know, some other things going on. Nothing, you know, crazy, but I can't, and I'm going to be 58, think about it. I'm going to be 58 next month, and I work full time and I'm tired. I cannot, like, be over there every day busting my butt and get my health better. So, anyway, that's my life update. That's all that really happened this week, you know. Other than, you know, that canvas, I am not kidding you. I had to put it up. And that's crazy when I had just like an hour left, probably. I'm not joking. Literally, probably, I'm sitting there looking at it now. It's gorgeous. But I literally have maybe an hour. But I'm not going to let one canvas that I do love the canvas. It's gorgeous. It's when I first started it, it gave me joy to do that canvas like no other I had worked on. But then it started sucking the joy right out of me. And sometimes I think that's the pressure. I put pressure on myself. I'm like, I gotta get it done. I have to get it done because I have to have that canvas to do the Year of the Snake. This is why sometimes I really, really don't like to do events. Now I don't know if I like these or not. I mean, I love these. I love this, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get I'm gonna break them. Over in my Facebook group, we have things for every month, and I may not participate every month if I feel like I'm not in the mood for that canvas. I don't expect anybody, or that theme, I don't expect anybody to work on a theme that's going to burn them out or anything like that. I don't want that. It's just for fun. Yeah, you get some prizes over on my Facebook group. Just because I have a 3D printer and I can print things, and I have more budget-friendly canvases than I can do in a lifetime. So I do have canvases I can give away, and I am going to give away. And 3D printed items like trays and pens and, you know, stuff like that. Like got some diamond painting rulers that I think is going to go out in this month's kit. But I did give away, and I haven't done it yet, and because I've got to put everybody back into the wheel on my Memory Keepers event, which was in honor of my dad. Oh, that's something else that person said that was talking about me stepping on somebody's toes for the Pride event. They said that they weren't inspired to join our group over on Facebook. That hadn't been inspired yet. Said that, you know, the memory event, you know, was timely due to my dad's passing. And then said that maybe if I did a weather event, they would be inspired to join. And you know, I let them know that if you're not inspired to join our group, we don't want you over there. It's not because we don't want you, we just don't want anybody that's not happy to be there, you know? Like, I want you to be happy to be there. So, anyway. They just were not happy with me in general, so. But when they told me that anybody, well, yes, I could do the event, I just needed to give that person a shout out if I truly cared about the cause. That's when I went back to answer, they had already deleted the comments. I could see it because, you know, it pops up in your email. And all I could think about when they said, well, if you really care about the cause, and I'm like, okay, this is how I lose my YouTube channel. This is how it all goes down, because I'm gonna go say some stuff, and I truly didn't care. Like, okay, if you're watching my content, the Mama Bear canvas that I talked about having, and because I've talked about it before, should have clued you in on the number one reason why I care about this cause. But anyway, it is what it is, right? You're gonna have haters. I've had haters in my comments before. Someone telling me they can't concentrate because of all the crinkling, and then you have people want the crinkling if you don't have the crinkling. And I'll be really honest, I just get on here, say what I say, do what I do, and, you know, I hope you like it. If you don't, hey, I understand. But if you do like it, I hope you hit like, subscribe, and share. You know, I love having you here. This channel is part of my therapy, because when I'm making this content and I'm talking to you and I'm doing all of these things, I don't think about my outside stressors, the things that keep me awake at night, or the things that were making me physically ill before I found this craft, this hobby. So, and I am completely overwhelmed and blown away by the acceptance I have found over here, and the friends that I have found over here. Like, oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oops. I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at the people who support me, and I'm not talking about like when I get the super likes or whatever it is when they go in and, you know, basically like a support button, or the buy me a coffees, or the friend mail. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the mental support, the friendship, the laughs. I mean, you guys sometimes make me laugh over on that group, in that Facebook group. It's crazy. I will tell you, there is a creator I've been watching since before I started making my own channel, and that's, I think it's Summer Sparkling Good Times or something like that. I'll link her down below, but they have in her Facebook group, they have a safe, not safe from new releases, like for Diamond Art Club, and what's the other one? Can't remember. I mean, well, I'll use that excuse. I can't remember. It'll come to me in a little bit. But so every week they do that, and I thought, I'm gonna go over and join, because that just, I want to see if they'll let me be a part of the group, because that's fun, because the comments when Summer reads them on her channel are hilarious. So go check her group out if you buy from like Diamond Art Club. And what is the other group or other company? It's not distracted by that. What is it? There's an R in it, I think. I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? Anyway. But so the laughter, the support, just everything has been amazing over here. So I thank you all. I thank you all. I'm getting drills. How is it like the drills? They don't hit the tray. I have the tray here. No, let's not fall on the tray. Do you see any in the tray? No. Do you see some on the table? Well, yeah. Sure you do. Oh, I say that. Well, and also because when they go in the tray, I have a little hint for it. Hold on a second. Tell me I have a low battery. Are you still there? I don't know if it did anything. I don't know. I better plug it in. This happens to me every time I make content. I should know better. There we go. So a little sponge next to me when I get up like this, so that when I go to pick up drills, instead of licking my finger, I can just hit that little sponge. So this is our first AV. See that? Isn't that pretty? We're gonna see it better here in just a second, but isn't that pretty? Oh, anyway, I was talking about, and I completely lost my train of thought a while ago. So for the Memory Keepers event, the winner is going to get a Picmondu diamond painting pen if Amazon has them in stock. If not, I will let the winner pick one out and then I will have it sent to them. But, and if they don't live in the US, I'm just going to give them an Amazon gift card and let them get what they want. Or if that's what they want, they can get it and have it shipped to them. So this is number, which one is this? 45? That's 44. Where's 45? It's 46. Where's 45? Here's 45. Oh, I was about to have a meltdown. I'm like, no, do not tell me. That happened to me. I got the Diamond Art Club Tropical Sea Turtle off of Amazon. And you guys, I was on the phone when I was kitting that up with my boss. Called me about something. I can't remember what it was. And then we just ended up talking. And I got all off, but at least I was able to figure out what I did. And and get it fixed. It just, of course, changed out the lids, but I was like, what? No. There's a lot of this AB. AB 40, number 46. Oh, let me show you. See how the light hits that? Isn't it gorgeous? AB stands for Aurora Borealis, which, you know, is the whole Northern Lights thing. And there is a, what do they call that? A solar flare, basically. Supposed to happen tonight. Solar storm tonight and tomorrow. So some places in the country, if it's not cloudy, you might be able to catch the Northern Lights with your phone, or some of you with your naked eye. It did happen here. We were able to do that twice now in Oklahoma, but once was better than the second time with catching it with the phone. It was gorgeous. But I did get to see just a streak of pink shoot across the sky in front of me while I was driving, trying to see the lights, because it's on my bucket list of things to see. And I didn't get to see them when I was in Alaska because it was cloudy the entire time. I was on my cruise. Pretty. And so I was on the hunt, you know. And it shot out in front of me. It's just like a thing of pink just shot right out in front of me. I was driving, and I'm really glad there wasn't anybody else on the road, because y'all, I about had a wreck. I was so excited, and I was by myself, and I was kind of like going, oh my God, did you see that? I'm like, there's nobody here with me. What the hell? There's a little hitchhiker in there. What is that? It's a black drill. Anyway, it's always fun to go out. Even the sponge, like, I just got a lot of wet on my finger from that sponge. What is this? Hold on. Oh, it's the symbol. I didn't. What? Okay, never mind. Symbol, like number 50 is number 1. So these are the LZs. So these are our specials. Okay. So these are crystals. I just worked with like a 60 by 60 crystal canvas. It's okay. These are, I know where they're at. It's not like they're all over. But I do have my Picmondu charging, and I have another one. I have like 3 or 4. I just had a company send me a diamond painting vacuum pen for a review, and I like it. I do. Because it has multi-placers, but these will be something that I'll be single placing, so I will be using my Picmondu. I don't think all of these are going to fit in there. No. So I'm going to take... Do I have it turned? I don't even have it turned on. Oh! It helps if you turn it on, Ken. Just turn it on. See that? Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh no, I say that. Spoke too soon. I didn't get this little... Let me get this corner over here. So now, how is it? Not that I'm going to trust this 100% because I will stick this in a baggie, but it does work. Sponge. Sponge. Okay. But I will use my pick. I was trying to say, I'll use my Picmondu for that. 2 bags of these. They're red. And these are going to be, there's, if you paid attention or didn't fast forward through a picture of this canvas, these will be in the lanterns. These weekends go by way too fast, you guys. I still have laundry in. I didn't even leave the house this weekend, which is nice. For me, it's very, very nice. And every time I would try to cook Mom something, other than breakfast, I did cook her a really, really big breakfast. Where's 52? In front of me. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, this happens to me all the time when I try to kit up. My brain just hiccups. I start to panic. Oh no. I am so afraid I'm going to be laying drills down on the canvas and go, this isn't right. This isn't right. Now, I do want to talk about these. So let's take a look. Because I was telling you that in other videos, this is just my small little, this is just small, that the rhinestones in that canvas that I was working on are so uneven in size, but you guys, these look amazing. I see one right there, I think. Yeah, I see one that is bigger. Now, of course, I'm sure there's going to be you know, a lot, but I'm really hoping that I don't have the problem with these rhinestones as I did with the others. So We're at 45 minutes. It's taken me that long to get up. Really? Now we'll go with 53. I really hope I can get this done in June. I do. If not, it may be one that I just kind of, at the end of June, middle of June, whenever, I may just roll it up and put it back in its box and bring it out, or hang it up like I've got my other canvas. I've got it hanging. So I went to Family Dollar. I get Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. So it's not Dollar Tree. Family Dollar and Dollar General. So it's Dollar General. All mixed up all the time. So anyway, I went to Dollar General. That's the one with the yellow sign, right? Dollar General. They pop up everywhere no matter where you're at. Like you'll be driving down, like in the middle of like the desert, and right there in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, is a Dollar General. Anyway, I bought this multi-pant hanger, and the reason why I got it, of course, is to hang my paintings, is I'm waiting to seal them. I like to seal them all at the same time. I'm just putting this in here since, you know, I have extra. I can put it back there because it's the only one that I have extra of. And the clamps on it are really, really good. So they hold up that really, it's a 60 by 60 and it's full of rhinestones and it's holding it fine, you know? So anyway, yeah, I am kitted up. I'm done. I'm ready to lay drills. So I'm gonna pause it and then I'm gonna show you, we're gonna see how that's gonna work for me. Okay, like having it rolled up. All right, hold on a second. Okay, I am back and I have my canvas. And I printed off this ring this morning. And I saved the bag, and I have in the box that this came in, I have the ribbon. And then I'll put the sticker sheet with the image on it back into the box, and then probably when I'm done, now you see right here I have my phone charger. Let me stick those through here so you don't have to look at them. I hope you weren't having to look at those while I was kitting up because I couldn't pay any attention. But anyway, now I'm left-handed, so when I start working on a canvas, so I'm going to work on it this way. So I will work on this starting in this corner so that when I'm laying drills, I'm not laying my hand down over on the drills, because it can be uncomfortable, to tell you the truth. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it rolled up, and then I'll print me off some clamps to go underneath my drafting table here when I need to move the canvas down. Yeah, there we go. I do have some release papers. Let me get them. Hold on a second. Those are my release papers from Bee's Crafty Corner. And I went, if you watched the review, I said I went to our storefront to get gear of the snake papers, and I ended up not getting those and ended up getting these instead because these are so pretty. Let's see how many, if I do them this way, or am I going to do them this way? Scoot these to the end. Is it gonna go? Nope. I'm gonna do them this way. And this would be about the size of the sections that I would work on. Just about. I'd have to scoot these over a little. And I may not use the release papers for these. I may just use washi tape. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. But anyway. So that's my... I'm done kitting up. This is my Year of the Snake canvas for Diamond Bewitched Cats event here on YouTube and over on her Discord. I don't have Discord. I don't want any more social media that I have to keep up with than I already have. I have Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. And I have a Lemonade account, and I keep getting people, they follow me there, but I haven't posted anything. I don't know. But I do, this is such a sparkly canvas. There's not a lot of, so I use, where are they? Zip ties. You know how people, you're using zip ties to use them as rulers. I have rulers, and this is around, and as long as I multi-place vertical versus horizontal, but I cut off the end of my zip tie and I lay them on the edge. I line the edge with them, and it helps me keep my drills straight on the edge. So I don't even know if I'm going to have to put washi tape on the edge because it's already, you know, these will do. And when I'm done, I'll lift them up and I'll put washi tape down. But and then move on, because I'm not going to do a whole 60 by 80 canvas covered with zip ties. But yeah, I'll just do them on the side, and then when I finish, I just, like I said, I'll put washi tape down. I did that on my crystal canvas, and then just keep moving on. But anyway, this was it. I'll have Cat link below. I'm going to have Summer Sparkly Good Time. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Linked below. Go check her channel out. Go check out her Facebook page, because the Safe Not Safe is absolutely hilarious. I had a blast. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully it'll be on tomorrow with some sort of haul. And yeah, I'll link those storage solutions down below, since it was local on Temu. Yep. You guys have a great one, and it doesn't matter if you participate in events. You just diamond paint to make yourself happy, okay? Bye. Like, share, subscribe, YouTube-y things, please. Bye.